I've been noticing is that they believe the people that are lying or the person that's telling the truth as well. And they expect to hide them deep feelings and not say anything at all. Like, they think you're thinking you're superior when you're not. You're just being deeply honest with yourself and others. And all they would do is argue until you believe them, make them happy. And a lot of people is off their sense of self too. They don't think for themselves. They follow what everybody else says. When you know in your heart what the truth is. Like, they have the audacity to call you a narcissist when they're trying to talk to them about something that actually matters. And that's people's feelings. And then one said, you need friends. No, not to treat you that way. No. Because they're not friends of mine if they want to talk to me that way and let them get away with it. They could be friends whoever they want, but still, they need to tell them. They need to let them know when they're being mean. Instead of letting it go. Just because it's the internet doesn't mean people don't have feelings that they need to express. And then they get angry at you for telling the truth because it crushes their ego because they want everything to go the way they want. And just because I said I probably don't now probably the nicest one there is not narcissistic because it's the truth. Because I give a damn. And they tell you that thinking for yourself is unhealthy. But it's actually healthier for you because you get less manipulated. And then they want to keep going and going until your blood pressure just rises. So you get tired of it. And then when you're telling the truth, they tell you you're lying. They even said my friend was lying when he doesn't lie in the slightest. And that he disagrees with everything I say. No. A deep friend actually cooperates with each other, talks to each other. Not say, you're a narcissist and blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. No. It takes listening ears to be a good friend. It takes listening ears. Not just saying you're a narcissist and stuff like that. Like how can you fake something too that you actually did experience? It doesn't make any damn sense. And they tell you put your truth in the clacker. Or that you think you're superior. They're the ones that think you're superior. Look at what they're saying. They don't give a damn about anybody but themselves and their fake friends. That lie constantly. Like something's not right there. Something's not right here. It's surely not. Just like last night when I talked to you in a voice chat. You know what happens? He makes me feel better because he actually cares about me. And that's what a friend does. And they think you're supposed to not say anything and just let it bottle up inside you. They don't care about feelings anymore. They talk about Trump and all this bullshit stuff don't even really matter. People's genuine feelings is what matters. And they wonder why I stopped caring for them as much. Because it takes listening ears, not just saying science is true. No, it takes both ends. It takes both ends of an understanding. Both ends. Not just constantly criticizing you over and over and over and over. Or I could at least stop and think, maybe we're not doing things wrong. Maybe she is telling the truth. But I don't think that. Only one person did. One person. Well, two. Two people there did. Said that I was actually smart. Because I know I am. Now, I know I'm not a narcissist to actually have a genuine care for somebody. Which they lack. And they say that I'm attacking people. No, I'm telling the truth. How about their dang behavior? They don't see it. And it's like, they want you to be like them, think like them, be fake, not be genuine. That's all they care about. Or they want you, or they think you're weird because you don't think like them. Or have a problem because you don't think like them. Or tell her that you're the one that's full of ego when it's them. Like it's there in plain sight. They can't hide it. It's there in plain sight. And I'm sick of it. And they rather instead of actually having listening ears, they rather fight and fight and fight and argue till they get what they want instead of the truth. And they rather do that and make you have a heart attack. I'll make you actually have a heart attack because your blood pressure goes up. How is that friends? To me, that's not a friend. Because a friend takes trust and cooperation, which they lack. And then they say they could do whatever they want. It's the internet and stuff like that. No. I may be sensitive, but I'm smart as hell. And that, just like, me and you and just chill and lay it out and talk about it. That's what a friend does. A lot of people have their thinking backwards, man. I'm tired of it. And they say, do you think I give a fuck about... And then they say, do you think I give a fuck about how you think? Uh-huh. I'm not a narcissist. And that they say everyone has ego. No, some people actually do care, which I do. And they have to make up all these rules instead of actually being understanding. Because I see people in a much deeper... Because I could see people in a much deeper perspective than they can, which they think that's narcissistic. No, what I mean by that is I can see who they really are. They can't hide it. I'm tired of it. So they can have the chat with people all the time. Whatever. Listen to liars. And that. And and they hate it when you tell them who they really are. And they kept on putting it on you instead of thinking, maybe what I am doing is wrong. Maybe how I am treating her is wrong. And they say it's all about you. No, it's all about them. You can't even cooperate with them. And that's just sickening. And then they say I'm the one that's being hurtful. Look at what they're saying to me. And they don't see it, but I do. They don't catch it. And when you got a lot on your mind because you think a lot, they don't care about it. I only have one friend that actually Makes me feel better. And that's what a friend does for each other. They're there for one another when they need someone to talk to. And they're there for each other. They're good times and bad times. And always understand your perspective or how you think. Just like understand how Ewan thinks, and his perspectives, because I know he's not lying. He's telling the truth. Like, we've been friends for over how long? Since like 2019, maybe. That's how long it takes to grow a true friendship. It's trust, love, connect. It's trust, love, connection, and they don't have that. And it's always about them. And they always follow what other people say, and they always follow the crowd instead of actually thinking for yourself. Because at some point, you just get sick of it. And then when you cry, they say, don't let your emotions get the best of you and stuff like that. No, actually talking about it is what helps. And understanding. And I don't mean calling you narcissist and crap. No, I mean actual talk. Where they can actually connect with one another. This is why I can't connect with them. That's why I can't connect with them. And they don't see that. And then they tell me my old friends are right. Let me tell you this. When I was crying because my old friends weren't even talking to me, I was just sitting there, and they ignored it. So, and I tried to tell them the truth. And then when I was just putting videos there and all that, was like, he had posted videos in the middle of a conversation and stuff like that. And now my videos suck and stuff like that. And that I need better communication. I actually have better communication. Seriously, I can communicate so much better than they can. And it's not a comparison either. I'm just telling the truth. They lack the communication and understanding, and they don't get that. Because they're online 24/7. And do they also know that social media like that can actually damage your mind? Because you're around a crowd all the time? You don't need friends 24/7. You just need one good friend. You just need a couple of good friends. That's it. And I'm grateful to have one that actually genuinely cares about my feelings. And I understand his too. And that's what a friend does. They don't try to change who you are and stuff like that. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they could at least be more understanding. Like, what I've been seeing is less care in the world. That's what I've been seeing. And then it says because Ewan agrees with everything I say. No. Had they ever had an actual deep connection with an animal or a human being that you're compatible, that you really can talk to, without all this argument and bullshit? Probably not. Meanwhile, you tell the truth because you don't believe their bullshit. And they can see it for who they are, and they don't like it. And most of the time, their emotions are fake as heck too. When I show them my emotions and thoughts, they're very real. They're very, very dang real, and they don't get that. But oh, let's listen to the fake people and just call the real one weird and that she cries too much and blah blah blah. Or that she's a narcissist, blah blah blah. Or tell her that she don't understand. Like, dude, something just needs to get better. Something. I don't know what, but something needs to get better before I can go back anymore. Something needs to get better. So I'm sick of it. And like, and they think it's okay to talk to you this way, when in reality it's not. It's like being mean is the new trend anymore, or lack of listening. That's why I don't listen to the society part no more, because it's all lies. I listen to myself more than I listen to anybody else, because I know what I'm feeling. And they say, oh, it's the only one that thinks they have deep feelings. But it's not even what I said. What I'm saying is, every time you hurt their ego, they'll look at you instead of looking what they're doing, instead of seeing what they're doing. When all you're trying to do is just want to open up their mind for once, and actually understand what it causes a person when you treat them like that. I mean, mess with someone's emotions or feelings is nothing to play with. And they think it is. Like a few times I've had a tear in my eye because of it. So I'm tired of, every time I'm deeply honest and nobody cares about it. They just label you as saying you think you're superior, say you're all superior all the time and shit. And this is how it goes with me and you, and what a real friend is. In real voice chat, we talk about anything we want to. No arguments, no anything. Or if you have a little slight problem, we just talk it out. We don't argue. Saying you're a narcissist, blah, blah, blah. No. We just talk about like friends are supposed to do. Not just name calling each other, not just name calling over and over and all. Saying you're wrong and stuff. It takes compatibility, love, compassion, understanding. And a lot of them people lack that. Not the only one that can see it. And what I mean by that is that other people just ignore it, but I can see it. It's not because I think I'm superior. No. I can see right through the shit. And it's hurtful. But no, let's listen to our fake friends over something that's actually real. And that and that tells you right there who the narcissist really is when they say, "Do you think I give a fuck how you think, or do you think I care? Do you think I care what your friend thinks?" Seriously, who's the narcissist? The reason I'm posting screenshots is because I'm tired of it. Like there's no understanding and compassion anymore. Unless it's talking about God, that's it. But what I'm trying to say is, real comes from who you really are. And if caring about somebody deeply makes me a narcissist, then that's a lie. I doubt even these people ain't care about each other in the chat. That's why they don't take it. That's why they don't take it seriously. Like, they're not your friends. It's an illusion. They're not your friends. And like, they're the ones that setting it superior because they want to put you down to. They can only put you down to their level. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but people think I do. No, it's honest because it feels like you're on a different level. It feels like you're on a different level than they are. It really does. And it's like you're talking in a different language to work on with it. Also, social media has ruined that as well. Social media has ruined deep, real, genuine compassion anymore too. Social media has definitely ruined that. And it's also because they hang around the people so much they become them instead of themselves. But nope, that's a lie too, I guess. To me, I'd rather be with someone that actually gives a damn and I can be compatible with. And they think it's because they think just because you know stuff that means you're smart. No. Intelligence comes from how you feel for real and how you treat people. Not just ignoring you saying you're narcissist and stuff. I mean, that chat is a mess. It really is. And they think just because they know science doesn't mean astral projection is real. And it really is because me and you have both experienced it. And I tried to tell them that too. But no, they don't care about my truth. That's how they are. They don't care about my truth. Because I can see it for what it really is. All their truths are lies. They don't listen to lies. They listen to the truth. And I feel what I know is truth. To me. And they don't get that. Because of the experience I have with these people. Like, they love to manipulate you and your sense of self so much. So you can't even think anymore. That's another thing too. A lot of the people lost their own sense of self because they hang around these people so much and they love the negativity. A little bit of negativity is fine to speak how you feel, but not all the time. I'm not even talking negative. I'm talking about how I feel. They don't get that. And they always want to downplay you as the dumb one. When they're actually damn smart. When it comes to seeing through people's behavior anymore. Because to me, everything they say is lies. That's all they listen to is lies. Like nobody tells the truth anymore in the chat. It's all negativity. And then they only keep going and going to raise your blood pressure. And that's not good for your health or mental health. Or in my heart condition as well. They don't care about that either. They better sit there and just let you have a heart attack. They don't care. Because the other night when it happened, my face was so red and so hot from my blood pressure going up. And that's all they do is raise your blood pressure. Because they call me the brick wall, but look at this. They're the brick wall. You can't even explain anything to them. Because it's like, it's not they're saying it to be mean. It's like they're on a lower thinking level than you are. Or don't even pay attention to what they're really saying. Or the way they're acting. Because at one time, too, their fake sorries came up again, right? And then I told them I don't believe they're sorry because they're going to just treat you like that again. So if they genuinely cared about you, to be a genuine, deep sorry. I don't understand what I'm saying about talking deep. Because there is no connection anymore. No deep connection. Because you can't connect with them. All they do is criticize you instead of actually stopping to think, maybe she is telling the truth. Maybe I am treating people like shit. That's why that's all I want to understand is how they're treating people. And it's not right. Just like I asked one of my friends to watch my videos too, right? And then like I said, you want popularity and all that. No. I thought of us as one of the friends that actually cared about the stuff I made by myself. Which I don't care anymore, but back then I wanted friends that cared about it. But none of them did. Only my real friend does. That's why I don't like to hang around people that much, because the way they act. And they don't see it. Especially online. And they think it's okay to go, act like that and get away with it. They can't be friends where they want, fine, but still, it's not right. And there are reasons that people love animals more than people. And this could be one of them. I didn't say that either. There are some people that I genuinely love and care about, which is you and my family, etc. And the real ones that come here. And actually understands what I'm going through. But no, they say it's all about you. Does Ewan do that? No, because he cares about me and actually wants me to talk to him. And last night we started laughing and all he makes me feel better. That's what a friend does. They don't try to challenge you and all that bullshit they make up. They love you for you. And understand what you're going through. But most people won't even open up because they want to hide their feelings. Like truthful feelings. Out of thinking, not by negativity, but thinking. And seeing it for what they really are. And they say I was insulting them all the time. No. You get tired of the fakeness and all the lies. So all they did was make me feel miserable. When Ewan makes me feel better. Because he cares. Just like when he's crying, I tell him, go ahead, let it out. Because it's okay to cry. They think that makes you a crybaby. But I try not to cry too much because of my heart condition. Oh, but they don't care if you have a heart attack. Let alone the people that killed themselves because of bullying. I came close to it back then myself, but I didn't do it. Because my friend was there to help me. Because I knew it wasn't a good thing to do, too, but I still was hurt. I was very deeply hurt. And nobody understood that. And if they want to, and if they say sorry, it better be a real one this time. Or I just won't go back anymore because I'm tired of it. It's not good for my health. It's not good for my blood pressure. It's not good for my mental health. It's not good for my heart condition. Oh, but they don't care about either of that. Oh, but they don't care about that. They say you're unstable. You even cares about my well-being as well. That's why they don't treat me like shit. And just because you say you, it's because it is you. It's coming from you. Nobody else. Like, this is the real me, how I think, how I see how people act, because I know it's all lies. They pretend to care, but they don't. Or the quote-unquote friend, or the quote-unquote fake friends matter more than real. And it's like they forgot that we're all human. And they treat you like a bot. Heck, they all act like bots because they all act the same. And that treating you like that is fine. Mm-hmm. All right, then. And like, and they think you know nothing. We actually know more than they think you do. Truthfully, most of them are liars. They don't tell you the truth. And that they just want you to hide your emotions and not say anything, so they can feel comfortable. Because they think you're telling the truth out of malice. No. You're telling it because you can see it. With these two eyes. And hear it with your two ears. And it's like they don't understand what deep really means anymore. When you see people for who they are, that's deep. Because you can actually feel it in the energy. Oh, this person also said energy doesn't exist either, when it does. And they tell me I know nothing. When I do. Because I don't just act stupid all the time. I tell the truth like it is. Neither do I care about what Trump is doing and all that crap. I care more about the person. Instead of all that shit. And it's the truth too. Ewan knows a lot about technology as well. That's his strength, his technology. Like me and you are so close, it's like we are meant to be together. And then they say lies about him too. Just because they don't know him. Shoot, I've read that chat so much that I basically know who they really are. And I've been hurt there too much. And they think you need, they think you need friends all the time. No, just maybe a couple of real ones is all I need. Like, So much fakery, man. And they tell me I should know better than that at my age. No, they should know better. And I think it's funny. And it's not. They're basically bots. No feelings. Except for anger. When I show my feelings, it's very real and genuine. And it's not always out of anger. It's out of truth. And they tell me I'm not telling the truth when I had them screenshots to show them that I'm not crazy. Yet they think you're crazy. I mean, something's definitely wrong here, man. It really is. And something needs to help them. Just help them. I don't know. Something just needs to open their eyes. That's all I gotta say.